We're back in the Mass Appeal kitchen to finish up this amazing recipe with certified public accountant Andy Pignatare. We've been hard at work making olio, and I have to say I've already snuck a taste, and it is so good. So what have you done during the commercial break, Andy?
Well, we took the linguine about a minute before it was ready, and we throw it into the frying pan, Ashley, with some fresh garlic, and now we're about to add the broccoli crowns, which I slightly steamed. You want to keep the broccoli crowns slightly on the crunchy side, and then we add some. You could, in my opinion, for this dish, which is a very healthy dish, by the way, you can never have enough fresh ground pepper.
I feel the same as you, Andy. I love fresh ground pepper.
I have some pre-done here, and I'll add a little more. If you want to, you could bring over the baby spinach.
Oh, sure. All of it?
Now we have the broccoli crowns in here, and we're sauteing this, and we'll add the baby spinach.
Okay.
And
now, what temperature do you have your skillet on?
Right now, it's medium. You want to make sure the olive oil is hot enough, and to test that out, all you have to do is sprinkle a little water on there. If you hear the oil crinkle, you're fine.
Oh, so you're full of good tips. So now, how can you personalize this dish? I mean, obviously, this is kind of the basic
My wife and
recipe.
I usually have it with just vegetables, but you can definitely personalize this with a variety of fish. Now, what I would suggest, though, if you use fish, fish dishes, I'll use shrimp. Sometimes I'll use some cod. You can use anchovies, but my grandma used to take the anchovies to get the salt out. She used to soak them in warm water, then put them in virgin olive oil for 2 or 3 hours, and that takes a lot of the salty taste out.
They're very salty,
and they're delicious without the salt. And then you can add that right at the very end.
Okay, so
and so right now we're almost close to having this ready. We can add the fresh basil.
Sure, I'm on it. I'm ready. Oh, I messed it up. There we go.
And with the fish, a lot of people don't like cheese and fish mixed. So keep your cheese definitely on the side, especially when you have company. Now, for my wife and I, with the vegetable, we always throw the cheese right on. But if there's company, we're going to keep the cheese on the side.
So people can really, modify it to how they like it. And this has a lot of green in it. So, you hear green leafy vegetables are really good for you. So, and that's whole grain pasta.
Yes,
so
it is.
It really is. So, and it's so delicious. It's so full of flavor.
Yes, if you have a fork you want to grab and try some fresh.
I would love to.
We could throw a little on.
So what's your favorite dish, Andy?
Well, a couple of my favorite dishes. I grew up in a pizza business, and my cousin supplies me with about a ton of plum tomatoes every year from his Pignatare Farms in East Mountain Road in Westfield. And I have several of my helpers, and we have these machines from Italy. And plum tomatoes have like 40% of the water of regular tomatoes, Ashley, so it makes a nice thicker sauce. And we could put these machines take the skins and the seeds right out, and we can make a sauce and have it ready for cooking in about 2 or 3 hours with about a ton of tomatoes, and with all the tomato paste added, we have at least a ton of ingredients.
Oh, it must just taste so good.
And we make a variety of
tomatoes.
sauces, and the last 2 years we cooked in the East Mountain kitchen. They have a condenser that lets us make sauce, and it keeps for the whole year.
What? You have to open your restaurant. I'll be your first customer.
If I was a younger man, I
promise
probably would.
I will, Andy. This is so good. And this is a great one to add to my recipe box because, I always make the same thing over and over. So this is great. Thanks so much for bringing this to feed us all. We always love when there's cooking segments, especially when it's delicious, and it is. So thanks for sharing your family recipe.
Thank you.
And you did a really good job making it your own, too. It's really good. Thanks, Andy.
Yes.
And to view this recipe again and to share it with a friend, log on to mymassappeal.com and click on Taste Appeal.